Hello and welcome back to our Variag Hordes campaign. We are fighting the battle that was started at the end of the previous episode. So this is an attacking army of Harad. Rush our archers forward a little bit, and we do have reinforcements. Now, I originally didn't want reinforcements to show up, but if you look at the force we are commanding, we are going to need them. So we may have to play keep away a little bit and hope things turn out for the best. The approaching army is mostly Swords of Harad. So they've got these two flank columns, 3 each. So 6 Swords of Harad, 2 Spearmen of the Serpent in the center, and a couple units of cavalry. These are both the light Herodwaith riders. But although they are very poorly armored, they are not to be underestimated. There are enough of them. They have a decent enough attack and charge and defense to be a big threat in melee. So we can't let them swarm us. But we do want to have our archers doing as much as possible. So we brought them out a little bit. Hopefully that'll buy us some time. The swords are such a problem, but when we are being attacked by a non-family member, we do have a bit of an advantage. So it looks like our outriders are already arriving, doing some damage. Some other outriders as well. I don't know if they're hitting anything from where they are, but we need to keep the swords kind of away from us. If they all rush us, we're going to get overwhelmed easily. These cav units are the only non-horde units that I have, so, you know, I do want to protect them, I guess. But here's the enemy general. Let's just rush the nomadic watchmen up. They're doing a great number to our archers. That's really discouraging. And the best we can do here is get our axemen in sort of in under the javelins. We already lost that unit of cav. Okay, let's move the Swords of Harad. Send in our general. We may lose him here. Oh my gosh, look at this. Center is absolutely crumbling. Yep. Alright, we got to have our reinforcements help us out here. And we got to rely on our cavalry. They get their general out and away, and so everything else is gone. Everything else is just gone. No sense saving it. I'll be surprised if these Variags don't rout. Alright, if I keep these guys in the field and work with the reinforcements, we may be able to pull it off. So we want to get them isolated like this and then charge them. They're surrounded. They're hitting it with some Dragon Guard, which is good, although this is a bodyguard unit. And what are you guys waiting for? Yeah, see, this is why you don't want to let the AI control the reinforcements. I can't withdraw for some reason. Alright, that unit of swords is routing. Now we got to ignore it and go for the next one. These are Spearmen of the Serpent, so hopefully they don't catch any important cavalry. Alright, they're getting shot up. You know what? I'm going to let them get shot up. These guys are already shaken. They may rout. Is this a unit of archers? Yeah, sure. You just keep skirmishing away from them. I should probably help them out, but I'm not in a great position to do that. Swords of Harad over here. If they get into melee, I'll get them, and then maybe circle back to help these guys. Although they're going to get some reinforcements in these Variag riders. Alright, they're routing on their own. Great. Alright, let's run over here. See if I can preserve my... Alright, fantastic. Send them after the Spears of the Serpent. Back over here, they're chasing down those spearmen. Oh, good, good, good. And a lot of our guys came back. Alright, we'll set up right here and get ready to threaten and possibly charge these swords. They're going to rout soon, though. Alright, this is good in a sense. We need to destroy these annoying armies. We need to buy time for us to build up our infrastructure in the new capital. Alright, they're routing. Let's go, let's just stay put for now. Maybe we can help chase down some of those routers. Not really much point. We are staying away from the Herod riders. There's 20 of them, and there are 16 of us. I don't want them to catch step-out riders. I think we'll be okay there. Okay, we need to help pressure these Spearmen of the Serpent. If my AI generals start charging into them, then that might be a big problem. Alright, they're shaken. They routed once. See if we can do a proper charge here. They are being shot technically, but it's from the front. They don't have a good angle. Alright, and these step-out riders are going to easily rout these guys. Yep. Alright, they're marching. Okay, let's do a charge in the back. Shaken, they're under fire. Wavering. Ugh. Broken. Okay. Let's get out of here. So we're down to 17 here. We're keeping a good distance from them still. I don't want to get into melee. The numbers are not in my favor, and of course the stats of these Herod riders are better. They are more of a dedicated melee cav unit. So I think what I'll do is take them off skirmish and run the Outriders back towards the reinforcements. Send my bodyguard up to potentially do the fighting. And this should be the last unit on the field. Everything else is gone. And this army is going to fade away. I want to halt the Variags because I'd rather use my Dragon Guard for this. Alright.
Enemy army runs. Now hunt them down.
So that's fine. We're not going to get the captain, but we are going to eliminate that stack. That was a pretty small enemy army too, and it did a lot of damage to us. But this is why it's good that we now have a settlement. We can start to get our guys resupplied so we won't be so fragile in terms of morale. But we lost 400 plus men in that army. A few other losses in the other stacks, but not too bad. Alright, and that was their move, so I'm glad they didn't do anything else yet, although they are... Okay. Probably that was some agent activity, maybe a spy. Alright, we got a suitable husband all of a sudden, and now we got a... Okay, just one. We may have gotten a bunch of people coming of age. Let's see. Competent governor, competent commander, mature, lazy but intelligent. Unlearned, though. That's going to hurt construction costs, but you know what? I'll take it. Intelligent means that you're going to you're going to be advancing better in terms of your governance and your command stat. So he, I think, is going to be a good governor, potentially, of Umbar City. Let's see who we have here. Yeah, why don't we keep him here, and he can be the governor of Umbar. I don't think we have any better family members to do it, honestly. We do have this guy, Fan the Hunter, is a competent governor. But yeah, we'll go with that. So, marriage celebrations, very nice. Last season's report. Showing that we made a bunch of money. But I expect this to not be the case. So we're losing 6,000 a turn again, which really should be expected because basically we have what we had back when we were losing money up here is pretty much the same stuff. So it's the same, kind of the same family members and so on. So over here we do have a settlement. This is not very wealthy, but if we take it... particularly if we throw some family members at it. Like, these guys are not particularly good. If they should fall foul of some awful accident while assaulting the walls, that would actually be helpful. We could also take these fortresses. That might be useful to get a bit of trade going. But let's put some non-horde armies or units in the capital just so I can see what we're dealing with here. Okay, it looks like it's all this stuff. So this is very nice to see, some Variag warriors. We do have a decent complement of Variag riders and some horse archers. So if we can keep them, you know, relatively safe here, we've got a decent army. We don't have a lot of foot archers, which I would really like to see in terms of holding on to the settlement, and we've got just barely any here. A couple of non-horde units here. We can send them back also. Let's see. I think that's it from this stack. That's it from this stack. And all right, so we're a little we got a little too many here. Maybe we can consolidate. All right, that'll do it. A full stack, but we are going to lose this unit. And I am afraid Ulgan the Hunter is probably not going to be living too much longer. But we shall see. So in the meantime, we can consolidate these hordes. And now that I'm pretty sure we're going to be okay with a single stack here, let's bring this army back over as well. And we need to think about how we're going to defend. I'm hoping that Harad is not going to just send all these armies right at me right now. They have taken back Upper Haradwaith, and they've not done anything yet here for the Far Harad borderlands. Up north, still no movements on North Harondor, and Harngond remains in the hands of the Harondor faction. So this is all good stuff for us. I think Harondor is going to be okay for now, but I'm more worried about me, to be honest. So let's see what we can combine. Yeah, we've got all sorts of room now. Okay. Oh, this is a non-horde unit as well, and so is this. Alright, so we'll worry about that later. Okay, combine you and you. That'd be 58. How many men do we get? I think we get like 51, yeah. Okay. Do we have any other just horde foot archers? Yes. So we'll send you back here. And you can combine with those guys. Any other horde Variag riders? We do not, so we may as well just keep them as a very small, you know, two-man unit. They'll combine with something else at some later date. 51. How annoying. I still have one. Okay, we can combine in there. Alright. Any other horde? Let's bring these guys back. I don't want to be on Harad's territory now. We can get resupplied on our own land. And so here we had some Variag warriors, 49 there and 68 here. That's not going to be enough to combine. What about archers? Foot archers. Do have some. So let's send them right here. And 70, 70. We're just going to have kind of an annoying mount left over. Oh no, we can give you that. And sure, we'll give you the full unit also there. In terms of axemen, we've got a full unit, about a half unit, and that's as good as we're going to get. So in terms of this other cav, we do have some here. Oh, we've got one left over. And I don't think we can use him for anything, unfortunately. So he's just going to be kind of an odd unit for reinforcements somewhere. Okay. This is a pretty good stack. We'll put this out front. And we need 1, 2, 3, 4 more units. So I think we'll go with 1, 2, 3, 4. So this is now a pretty decent cavalry stack. And we can just kind of combine these together, I think. Yeah. So this is the rest of our hordes. Just these two units. Here's we got some leftovers. 36 and 13. It's not going to be enough to fit. But actually, maybe that will. 36 and 13. So we'll just have to hold on. We will make room for you guys later. In the meantime, let's end the turn. And Harad is opening diplomacy with us. Do they want a ceasefire? No, they do not. Okay, and they're only sending that small unit. Did I forget to start building stuff? I did. No, I just got finished. Project complete. Beautiful. Provincial pacification. And now we get our Outland Dominion. So this is going to cost us 8,000, but if we build it, it's going to make us 1,600 a turn. That's not going to overcome our... Oh my God. Okay, before we were building this, we were losing 6,000. So this is going to help. It's going to take 6 seasons, which is not too bad. We're going to get another settlement over here. And that may happen sooner rather than later if we get attacked in the back. But in the meantime, let's just build a bunch of stuff to assault. And I'm very pleased to see Harad is now moving off. They're not getting any closer than there. So this is very good news. Okay, I think what I'll do is we'll pass a few turns, and in the next episode, we should have Anambar under our belt, although maybe we'll see what the battle looks like for that. Yeah, what we're going to have to do is look at making money. So we'll have to build up this and this. And we're going to lose some more hordes, but the thing is the hordes are the free units. We don't want to lose these, but that's how the game works. We do have a ton of family members, though. So these guys are costing us some money. 330 a turn, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 1,200 just on family members in this stack alone. And yeah, if we can lose some family members strategically in a sensitive way, then that may help our position. So I'm encouraged by this, folks. Thank you for joining me, and I hope you'll check me out in the next one. Take care until then.